Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Can you join me in the pledge to the flag? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Lynn, can you call roll?
Mr. Burke?
Here.
Mr. Hand?
Here.
Mr. Grover?
Here.
Mrs. Sullivan?
Here.
Ms. Wozniak? Mrs. Vandermark?
Here. Can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes of our regular meeting held on March 19th?
Make that motion.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Roger. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Lynn, any citizen comments? Okay, number 1, approve budget transfers. We have none, so we can skip past that one. Being 7 o'clock, can I get a motion to close our regular meeting and open the public hearing to hear comments on our local law A 2025, repeal chapter 50 and replace it with a new chapter 50 titled purchasing?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Bob. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. We are now in public hearing. Is anyone here wanting to speak against or in favor of the new Chapter 50 titled Purchasing? This is so exciting. Okay, I guess I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Jenny to close our public hearing and go back into our regular session. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're back in regular town board meeting. Can I get a motion to adopt local law A 2025, new town code chapter entitled purchasing?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jen, seconded by Roger. I'll just speak to what this means. In our town code, we had something called a procurement policy. We've decided to pull that out of our town code and make it a policy versus law. So we've kind of just replaced it with purchasing and where you need to go to find information on purchasing, which will be the new policy. Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Roger. All those in favor?
Aye.
Don't we need to vote?
I was going to say, do you need a roll call?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Burke?
Yes.
Mr. Hand?
Yes.
Mr. Grover?
Yes.
Mrs. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mrs. Vandermark?
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Thanks, everyone. And now, public hearing number 2. Can I get a motion to adjourn regular town board meeting and go into public hearing to hear comments on the 2025 community development application and 5-year plan?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Bob. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. We are now adjourned from regular town board meeting and in public hearing. Would anyone like to speak against or in favor of the 2025 community development application and 5-year plan? It is attached to your agenda if you wanted to review it. Jason, do you want to speak to it while we're in public hearing?
Sure. Every year we apply for community development grants, and as part of our application, we have to adopt a consolidated 5-year plan, which you have before you. For our 2025 application, we're looking to submit for Canwood Senior Center energy efficiency, upgrading 2 of their 7 furnaces down there, and hopefully insulating under one of the over crawl space, which is keeping the room cold. Our future projects would be Idlewood Boulevard traffic calming, Lower Seneca Falls drainage and pavement rehabilitation for the next 3 years. That's a 3-phase project. We got that designed. We set some money aside for it, but we reallocated that due to some emergencies. So those are eligible areas under community development. And then the last year would be Tappan Street Road sidewalk. We're hoping for some development in that area, and we'd use this money to tie segments of sidewalks together to get people into the village, into our local business districts.
Okay, thank you. Again, anyone wishing to speak against or in favor of this consolidated plan? Okay, can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Roger to close public hearing. We are now closed and back in regular town board meeting. Can I get or Lynn, can you call roll? Or let me go back. Can I get a motion to approve the 2025 Community Development Application and 5-Year Plan as presented?
Moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Roger. Lynn, can you call roll?
Mr. Burt?
Yes.
Mr. Ham?
Yes.
Mr. Grover?
Yes.
Mrs. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mrs. Vanderwater?
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Thank you, everybody. Number 6, can I get a motion to approve and accept the 2022, 2023, and 2024 court audits as prepared by Linda Pease, our comptroller?
I will make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. A big thank you to Linda. These were past due, so this took some effort on her part to get all the information from the courts to complete the audits, which is a requirement by the New York State courts. So thank you for doing that, and now we are back in good graces with the courts
In New York State.
in New York State. Any other comments? Okay, motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I have a penciled in number 7. We have an agreement with the village for Canton Woods Senior Center and our obligation and commitment to that center. So can I get a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the 1-year agreement with Canton Woods and the village of Baldwinsville and the town of Lysander?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Roger. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And with that being said, can I get a motion? You know what? I was going to ask for a motion to pay our share. I didn't cut the check and put it in the check roll. Should I hold that off, or can I still move forward with it, do you think?
It doesn't make any difference.
Go ahead.
Whatever.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the payment to the village for our share in the amount of $66,500
Or thereabouts.
or thereabouts?
Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jen, seconded by Roger. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you, guys. A penciled in number 8. You guys have before you, thank you, Stacy, a town board resolution. Can I get a motion to approve the town board resolution for the revocation of the town rep for Okra and authorizing the supervisor to send the appropriate notice therein?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Jenny. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. A penciled in number 9, can I get a motion to authorize the engineer to begin the scope of work for Canton Woods allocated under the 2024 CBDG grant?
I'll make motion.
Second.
Motion made by Roger, seconded by Jenny. So we were awarded the CBDG grant for 2024. We had to reallocate funds. We've already signed the agreement. We are approved and signed, and now we're just beginning the work. So Jason's all set to go with his vendors. This is more of a housekeeping item to authorize the work to commence, and I'm happy we're finally there.
During the meeting.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, Jason, get her scheduled.
Will do.
And I'm sorry, one more penciled in, a number 10. Self-Direct Incorporated submitted an application to the town board for a zone change. They are located in an R40, and they are requesting a zone change to local business, which will allow them to relocate a social daycare program from their existing facility over in Lysander to here in Baldwin's, or to here in Van Buren. And this is a not-for-profit, and I think this is a great program to add to their facility here in Van Buren. Can I get a motion to approve the zone change?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike or Bob, seconded by Mike. Stacy, is this just a referral to planning, or are we actually approving? So it's just,
It's just so you can send it.
okay, so it's just a referral back to the planning board. Okay. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes. Thank you, everyone. So we'll get that back over to the planning board with a positive recommendation. That was all I have. Counselor committee reports. Bob. Oops, sorry.
Your procurement policy, you have to adopt that, the resolution.
Okay. Did I skip over it?
You did, you adopted the local law repealing it, but now you just have to adopt your procurement policy.
Okay. Can I get a motion to adopt our new procurement policy?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Jenny. Any other questions or comments? Stacy, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, now it's a policy. Now we can amend it however we want with just a board vote versus having it as a law. Everyone good? Any comments? Motion made by Bob, seconded by Jenny. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Am I good? Thank you. Bob, Counselor Committee reports.
I just want to make mention that our comprehensive land use committee is going to be put together within the next week. I understand that you signed the contract, so everything is in place, and I have been in touch with Barton and, is it Lugosi?
The Judas.
Okay, I'm glad. I have put together a little blurb that we're going to put on the website so that if anybody is interested, the residents or any of the local business owners would like to contact me if you want to sit on the committee, just email me via rgrover at currently, it's going to be townofvanburen.com. Please give me your email and your phone number, because we will be doing meetings either in person, maybe once a month for the next, 12, 15 months?
15 months.
And also give me your email, because we might be doing some by Zoom meetings, which will make it a little easier. But I will have this on the website. The supervisor will put it on for me. Other than that, I think I'm all set.
Well, I think it's about time we kicked off this meeting and get the comprehensive land use plan updated.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Jenny.
Last Thursday, we had a facilities committee meeting, and it was very informational. Building and Grounds is doing phenomenal. Parks is doing phenomenal. They're getting ready for their Easter egg hunt next weekend. And they're getting geared up for the summer program. And I have a Ken Woods board meeting tomorrow morning at 7:45. And that's all I got right now.
Thank you. Roger.
Nothing for me.
Michael.
Calling a meeting of the safety committee on April 8th at the highway department at 8:30 a.m.
At Highway?
Say that again?
At the Highway?
At the highway.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Supervisor comments. Mike and Jenny and I met with Onondaga County Soil and Water last week to discuss their new plan for attacking the water chestnuts that are infiltrating the Seneca River. They're going to be doing more chemical treatment this year versus mechanical harvesting. They're going to start the last week in May with the mechanical harvesting, looking for chemical treatment probably around July. But they're ready to go, they're geared up, and hopefully it will kind of knock them out and make them go away. And I think that's all I have. Moving over to Highway.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
We did find a vendor that will take tires. It is on our website, the pricing for tires, small vehicle tires, to tractor tires to bigger tires, I guess. It's basically for town residents only. It's not for commercial, it's just kind of helping out. You know, people have a couple in their backyards. It's not to bring hundreds and hundreds, just kind of helping out the locals, residents.
Sure. So this is for Earth Day, and we're having it on April 11th and 12th. So April 11th is Friday, so it'll be from 8:30 to 4?
Nope, no, it'll be 7 to 3 o'clock,
7 to 3 o'clock?
Yep.
And then Saturday is
8 to 4, 8 to noon.
8 to noon. Okay, and I know you've been in touch with Okra, and you have identified a few groups that have signed up with Okra about Earth Day. So I just wanted to reach out to our residents, if anyone's interested in being part of Earth Day cleanup and being a group, please go to Okra, and you can register and pick up bags there. If you want to participate in cleanup without registering at Okra, feel free. Our whole town board will be out on Friday the 11th and Saturday the 12th cleaning up our areas here in Van Buren. If you're willing and able and want to come join us, give me a call and we'll put you in a group locally here so we can get Van Buren looking sparkly clean for Mother Earth Day. And thank you for your time on doing that day, because I know the guys are coming in on Saturday and will be participating in that. So you're collecting trash and tires, no electronics, correct?
No electronics.
No electronics, all right.
Trash from the Okra groups, not just individual trash. You pretty much would like to be registered or working with town members, so we can, not everybody's just trash to bring in.
Okay. yep.
Roadside trash debris.
Sounds good. Anything else?
That, I think we're good.
Sweeping starting next week, you think?
Yes, just waiting for Mother Nature to cooperate before I,
Stop snowing maybe
Yes,
would help? Yeah,
And that might be June.
right. All right, thanks, Dave. Jason, town engineer.
I don't have any specific comments unless the board has any questions for me.
No, just a thank you again for putting together the 2025 Community Development 5-year plan and working on that. I know that that is a great grant that we should take advantage of. So thank you for identifying those items, and hopefully we'll win some of those awards or grants.
Thank you.
Town attorney.
No comments tonight.
All right, Stacy, thank you for coming in and sitting in for Nadine.
Yes.
All right, with that being said, can I get a motion to adjourn to our regular meeting, April 16th at 7 PM?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Jenny. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
Great.